Children of Standard 6, yesterday I had completed discussion of the first part of the chapter Getting to Know Plants. I had discussed about herbs, shrubs and trees, climbers and creepers. We must now know about parts of a plant. The plant system essentially consists of root system and shoot system. These systems work together to sustain plant life, just as combination of various systems in human body help us to sustain and survive. Today we will discuss the first of the plant systems, that is root system. So let us first know what is root. The part of the plant which is below the ground is called root. All of us know when the seed starts germinating, the radicle comes out from the seed and radicle grows. This radicle is root that grows geotropically. So this root perform many functions for the plant. First function is roots anchor the plant to the soil. Second function is roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. And third function is roots help in holding the soil together. So the first function of the root means that roots fix the plant firmly to the soil. This prevents the plant from being pulled out easily or blown away by the wind. So root anchors the plant. Root fixes the plant. It gives support to the plant, and roots absorb water and minerals from the soil for the process of photosynthesis, because roots absorb water and minerals from the soil to transport this water and minerals through the stem and to the leaf, that is the kitchen of the cell, where the plant makes its food. So the roots help the plant to get water and minerals for the process of photosynthesis. Now the third function is roots help in holding the soil together. In this way, roots prevent the soil from being blown away by wind or washed away by water, and help in the conservation of soil, because the tip of the roots binds the soil and that prevents the soil from being eroded. And by that way, the roots helping the soil in its conservation. Now, all of us know, depending on the environment, nature has evolved two types of roots, that are tap roots and fibrous roots. So, tap root is a straight tapering root which grows vertically down into the soil and gives out branches on all the sides. Taproot is the main root, and the smaller side roots are called lateral roots. As the name suggests, the lateral means they are coming laterally from the main taproot. So taproot itself is quite thick, but its branches are much thinner. Some of the plants that have the taproots are pea, neem, mango, tulsi, gram, carrot, radish, beet and turnip. Children, Here, one thing is very important. In our previous classes, we studied about the some tap roots that store food are special tap roots. So they are carrot, turnip, beetroot. So because all these tap roots store food for the plant in the form of starch. So all of us know that during the photosynthesis, plants make glucose that is stored by the plant in the form of starch. So here some roots are storing the plants that we eat. Some of the tap roots, they are carrot, turnip and beetroot. So, and one thing is the most important, because in Standard 5, you studied about the dicot and monocot. So monocot seeds are having one cotyledon inside the seed and dicotyledons having two cotyledons in their seeds. So all the dicotyledons plants at that time, we came to know that the dicotyledons are having two cotyledons inside the seed, but now I want to inform you that all the dicotyledons plants are having tap roots only. So pea, neem, mango, tulsi, all are dicotyledons too. Now come to fibrous roots. Some plants do not have a main root like the tap root. They have a bunch of similar roots called fibrous roots. And the fibrous roots consists of many thin fiber-like roots of similar size. The fibrous roots spread out in the soil and give a firm support to the plant. So some of the plants having fibrous roots are wheat, paddy, grass, maize, millet, bamboo, sugarcane and sweet potato. So children, here one thing is important to know, that all of us know that the maize, grass, paddy, all are monocotyledons, and in monocotyledons we normally get the fibrous roots. So the soil contains water, the mineral present in soil get dissolved in water and the roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and the stem carries to the leaves. So the leaves prepare food and the food prepared in leaves is carried by the stem to all the parts of the plant, so including roots. So some of the plants store food in their roots and we eat such roots as food, as I told you earlier, that are carrot, radish, sweet potato, turnip, which we eat as food are the roots of the respective plants. So root, besides providing the plants water and minerals to each and every part of the plant, although we know that the roots absorb water and minerals that is transported with the help of a stem, and water and minerals should go to the venue where the photosynthesis takes place. But the roots main function, roots an additional function is to store the food, and the stored food in the root, we eat some of the roots where the roots store food, that are carrot, radish, I told you. So these are the functions and the type of the roots that we came to know.